Okay, good morning to one and all. Welcome back to geography class. And already we started the discussion on the second last chapter, manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industries. We discussed about what is manufacturing industries and the role of manufacturing industries in the development of the economy, location of a manufacturing industry, classification of manufacturing industries. Okay, and we started the discussion on different industries, agro-based industries and mineral-based industries, in which we first completed the textile industry. In that, cotton textile industry is completed yesterday. Today we want to complete jute textile industry, jute industry, and sugar industry, right? I told you people to read it. Okay, clear? Read the notes and read the textbook and prepare for the class. Okay, hope you did the same. Okay, then we will start. So now it is nearly 22 students are here, and I can see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students on the screen. All other cameras are off. All other cameras are off. In which 2 students informed me that they are facing some network issues, some personal issues there. Okay, so others, please keep your cameras on. Okay, so yesterday we discussed about the cotton textile industry. Cotton textile industry. In connection with that, we have to write a question and its answer. Write the question now. Please write down. Please write down. What are the basic problems? What are the basic problems? What are the basic problems? What are the basic problems of cotton textile industry? What are the basic problems of cotton textile industry? What are the basic problems of cotton textile industry? Answer. Problems of cotton textile industry are first point, although, yeah, tell me. Question, what are the problems of cotton textile industry? Who is Ameya Azhar? Ameya Azhar. Okay, so Ameya Azhar is not on the screen now. Fine. So please turn on your cameras. Everyone, please do that. Number of people are infiltrating to the class. We are unable to understand who's that. Okay, so unable to recognize those people. That's what I'm telling you, people to turn on the cameras. Okay. Fine. So write down. Although production has increased, it is not, sorry, it is still not enough. One minute. Okay, so still not enough and imports are needed. It is still not enough and imports are needed. What is still not enough? The cotton yarn. Okay, bracket you right. The cotton yarn is not enough. Okay, and imports are needed. Although production has increased, it is still not enough. Bracket cotton yarn, and imports are needed. Imports are needed. You have to purchase that from other countries. Next one, second point. Erratic power supply. ERRATIC. Erratic power supply. Erratic power supply.
Sir, can you repeat?
ERRATIC. Erratic. Erratic power supply. Erratic power supply. And outdated machinery. And outdated machinery. MACHINERY. Outdated machinery. Erratic power supply and outdated machinery. Third point, low output of labor. low output of labor. Low output of labor. Low output of labor. The final point, stiff competition from synthetic fibers. Stiff competition from synthetic fibers. Stiff competition from synthetic fibers. Okay, these are the basic problems facing by the cotton textile industry, right? So we discussed about cotton textile industry, the importance of cotton textile industry, and how cotton textile industry is providing job for different kinds of people or different groups of people, and what are the industry that is developing along with the cotton textile industry, the present situation of cotton textile industry in India. Okay, clear? And export it to other countries. Okay, all such things we discussed. Okay, so I hope this idea is clear for you people about cotton textile industry. Next, we are moving to jute textile. Jute textiles. Okay, you can see in your textbook that is page number 68. Page number 68. Jute textile also a 5-mark question. Write a short note or briefly explain about the jute textile production in India. Jute textile production in India. Okay. Textbook, page number 68. Jute textiles, you can see that. India is the largest producer of raw jute and jute goods and stands at second place as an exporter after Bangladesh. Okay, so India is the largest producer of raw jute, okay, in the world, and jute goods. Okay, raw jute we are producing in India, and jute goods also we are producing in India, and stands at second place as an exporter after Bangladesh. Okay, so Bangladesh is the country that is exporting this raw jute and jute products in the to other countries, or they are selling in the international market. After Bangladesh, it is India selling these jute products to other countries and raw jute to other countries. Okay, please underline that. MCQ answers. Most of the mills are located in West Bengal. In India, most of the jute mills are located at, you can see, are located in West Bengal. West Bengal, the state of West Bengal. Mainly along the banks of the Hooghly River in a narrow belt. Underline that. So, most of the jute producing areas that located in the state of West Bengal, okay, mainly along the banks of the river Hooghly, Hooghly rivers. Okay, Hooghly River basin is famous for or well known for the jute fields. Okay, producing jute. Okay, it's a narrow belt. Okay, narrow belt, not a broad one. Okay, along with the river bed. I mean, the river bank, we are able to find the jute producing areas here. The first, so in the box, you can see a box here. The first jute mill was set up near Kolkata in 1855 at Rishra. Rishra, underline that. 1 mark answer. After partition in 1947, India divided into Pakistan and India there. We know that. That's in the year 1947. The jute mills remained in India, but 3/4 of the jute producing area went to Bangladesh. That time it was termed as the Eastern Pakistan. Eastern Pakistan. Okay, clear? So what happened in 1947? Most of the jute mills remained in India, but jute producing areas, okay, jute cultivating area, that's went to Bangladesh. So that created a problem in the year 1947. Okay, so this is all about the jute textile production and its location in India there. Okay, so what we'll discuss here, first of all, the jute producing area in India, that's basically related with the state of Bangladesh. Okay, near the banks of the Hooghly River. Hooghly River. Okay, and India is the second largest exporter of raw jute and jute products to the world or rest of the world after Bangladesh. After Bangladesh, and India is the largest producer of raw jute and jute goods. Okay, clear? Largest producer of jute goods and raw jute. Raw jute. Okay, so jute means what is that? What is the other name of jute? Other name of jute, please check in your notes and tell me.
Golden fiber.
Yeah, golden fiber, golden fiber. So today we know that there are number of products we are able to make with jute. Okay, so the famous one we know that it's the gunny bags, right? Right? Packaging, for packaging, bags are there, right? In PDS shops you can see, in grocery shops you can see this is gunny bags. Okay, so basically jute is using to make this kind of gunny bags and other artifacts also, cloth material also, jute textile also available. Okay, so just understand all these ideas there. Okay, next one is an important question, 3 more question. Write down, what are the factors that are responsible for the location? What are the factors that are responsible for the location in the Hooghly Basin? Location of jute in the Hooghly Basin. Okay, write down the question, 3 more. You can see here. Okay, what are the factors
Can
that
you
respond?
repeat the question?
What are the factors responsible for the location of jute in the Hooghly Basin? Jute in the Hooghly Basin. Okay. What are the factors that are responsible for the location of jute in the Hooghly River Basin? Hooghly River Basin. Okay. Answer is here. Proximity of the jute producing areas. Okay, so Hooghly River Basin, near to the river basin, the jute producing areas are there. Close to that, proximity, closeness. Okay, proximity of the jute producing areas, inexpensive water transport. So the jute producing areas basically it is in the banks of the river Hooghly. So easily they are able to carry this jute to one place to another by using the inland water navigation, or the Hooghly River they are able to use for transporting jute from one place to another. So it is cheap. Transportation is cheap. Okay, inexpensive means they don't want to spend more for transportation. Supported by a good network of railways. Okay, at the same time, in West Bengal, a good rail network is there, so the jute producers can make use of this railway network to transport the goods also. Okay, so inexpensive water transport supported by a good network of railways. Next one, roadways and waterways to facilitate the movement of raw material to mills. Okay, clear? Easily the jute producers can transport this jute to the mills by using the cheap water transportation, road transportation, rail transportation. Okay, so comparatively the water transportation is inexpensive. They don't want to spend more on that. Okay, so that's all helpful for concentration of jute producing in the banks of river Hooghly. Okay, abundant water for processing raw jute, cheap labor from West Bengal and adjoining states of Bihar. Another factors are abundant water. So for processing jute to jute fiber, much water is necessary. Okay, so Hooghly River providing that water. Okay, so water is necessary, or it is very important for processing of jute. Okay, raw jute. Okay, not only that, cheap labor availability. So we already studied that for an industry, cheap labor is very important. Cheap and skilled labor. So here, cheap labor is available from West Bengal, the state of West Bengal, and adjoining states of Bihar, Odisha, and Uttar Pradesh. Okay, cheap labor is available in the same state itself, and the adjoining states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Odisha. Underline that. Odisha and Uttar Pradesh, Kolkata as a large urban center provides banking, insurance, and port facilities for export of jute goods. So the Hooghly River and West Bengal, okay, that is basically connected with the city of Kolkata. City of Kolkata. Kolkata is a large city, basically providing lots of facilities like banking and insurance. So the jute producers can make use of this banking facility, insurance facility. Not only that, huge ports also is there in Calcutta. They can use this port facility to export the jute goods to other countries. Okay, clear? Okay, so 2 minutes, please read that and that means you can ask me. Make sure.
Hooghly Basin.
Okay, which basin? Hooghly River Basin, right? Okay, read the answer.
Approximately of the jute producing areas inexpensive water transport, supported by a good network of railways, roadways, and waterways to facilitate movement of raw material to the mills. Abundant water for processing raw jute, cheap labor from West Bengal, and
Abundant means what
adjoining
is that?
states of
Huge
UP.
quantity of. Okay, that's what abundant, huge quantity. Okay, abundant water. Okay, come on.
Odisha and Uttar Pradesh. Kolkata has a large urban center, provides banking, insurance, and port facilities for export of goods.
Okay, fine. So back to the textbook, all of you. Next question. What are the challenges that facing by jute textile industry in India? The challenges facing by jute textile industry. Jute textile industry. Write the question. That also a 3-mark question. The challenges facing by jute textile industry. Okay. Challenges faced by the industry include stiff competition in the international market from synthetic substitutes and from other competitors like Bangladesh, Brazil, Philippines, Egypt, and Thailand. Okay, clear? Up to here only the answer. Okay. These are the challenges. Basically, stiff competition in the international market from synthetic substitutes, synthetic fibers. Okay, we know that. Today, instead of jute, we are using number of synthetic materials as packaging. Okay, or for packaging. So that is a problem for this jute jute production. And in the international market, they are facing, or jute textiles are facing, or jute facing stiff competition and competition from other countries like Bangladesh, Brazil, Philippines, Egypt, and Thailand. These countries also producing jute, and we are facing stiff competition from their countries also. However, the internal demand has been on the increase due to the government policy of mandatory use of jute packaging. So, government that came forward with numerous policies and programs to improve the jute production in our country. What is that? Okay, they made it is mandatory. Okay, the government made it is mandatory. Jute material should be used for packaging. Okay, to stimulate demand, to increase demand, products needed to be diversified. So today, the government adopted numerous policies and programs to improve the jute production in India. First one, the government made a policy. What is that? Okay, the shops or the companies want to use jute packaging material. It is biodegradable. So jute packaging materials want to use, and a diversification of production. Okay, diversified products. Numerous goods wanted to produce with the jute, it seems there. So people will purchase it. So today we are able to purchase jute textile, jute cloth material, jute bags. Okay, clear or not? Jute purses, like that. Various products are there. Okay, even carpets, like that. The main markets are USA. So we are exporting the jute, raw jute, and the jute products to the countries like United States of America, okay, Canada, Ghana, Saudi Arabia, and the United Kingdom. Okay. Finally, Australia also. United Kingdom and Australia. So we can mark that we are exporting the goods to USA, Canada, Ghana, Saudi Arabia, UK, and Australia. The growing global concern for environment-friendly, biodegradable materials has once again opened the opportunity for jute production. Today, in international level, there's a. Tell me, Melvin.
Sir, can you repeat the point again?
Here it is. The last point, right? That's the last point, Melvin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the growing global concern for environment-friendly, biodegradable materials has once again opened the opportunity for jute products. So, international markets or almost all the countries today, they are thinking about a change. They want a change. instead of plastic material or the materials that making problem for the environment, almost all the countries are giving more importance for biodegradable materials like jute. Okay, so this drive basically helpful for increasing the production or improving the jute production in our country. Clear? Is that clear or not? Is this clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. So 2 minutes for you people. Please read that. So the question is, what are the challenges facing by the jute textile industry or jute industry, and what are the steps that taken by the government to improve the jute production? Okay. So please read it. Okay. So this is all about the jute textiles, jute industry. Okay. So we studied about the location of jute industry and what are the factors responsible for the concentration of jute textile or jute industry in the banks of river Hooghly, and the problems or challenges facing by the jute industry and the steps that taken by the government to solve those problems. Okay, clear or not? So I already told you that all together it's a 5-mark question, and three mark questions are here. One is factors responsible for the concentration of jute textile industry in the Hooghly Basin, and the challenges facing by the jute industry, and finally the steps taken by the government to improve the jute textile industry in India. Okay, clear? So moving forward to the next topic, it is the sugar industry. Sugar industry, easy only. Okay, so please check in your notes also. India stands second as the producer of sugar, but occupies the first place in the production of gur and kandasari. Okay, sugar syrup and raw sugar. Clear. The raw material used in this industry is bulky, and a haulage its source content reduces. Okay, transportation. Okay, it will reduce its content, sucrose content. The mills are located in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so nearly 3 to 4 states you have to learn properly related with the sugarcane producing states there. 60% mills are in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. This industry is a seasonal in nature. It is ideally suited to cooperative sector. Okay, so we'll discuss about that in the next class there, why it is important. Okay, why it is in the cooperative sector. So before that, one question also you have to write. Please write down. Please write down the question. Factors for the concentration of jute mills in West Bengal. What are the factors responsible for the concentration of jute mills in West Bengal? Write the question. No need to write the answer now. That's a homework for you people. Find out the answer and write it. What are the factors responsible for the concentration of jute mills in West Bengal? West Bengal, the banks of river Hooghly. Okay. Write down the question. What are the factors that are responsible for the concentration of jute mills in West Bengal? One question. Next question. What are the problems faced by the jute mills? What are the problems faced by the jute mills? Okay. These are the two questions. You should write the answer and send it to me. What is that, Xavier?
First question, can you repeat?
First question, what are the factors responsible for the concentration of jute mills in West Bengal? What are the factors responsible for the concentration of, or contribution, concentration of jute mills in West Bengal? Okay. These questions are clear for you, right? Okay, two questions. Already you marked that answers there. Okay, so please write it. Okay, what are the problems faced with the jute mills? What are the problems that faced by the jute mills? Already marked that. Okay, please write the answers and send that to me. Okay, everyone, we will meet in the next session, next class. Thank you.